Next, we have the order management module. In this module, I'll be talking about the following features. We'll have customer refunds in sales orders and sales order invoices. We'll have drop shipments for projects, item substitution, upsell and cross-sell functionality. I personally love this functionality. And then we'll talk about the reconciliation of the purchase accrual balance by period. Let's get right into it. The first exciting enhancement in the order management module is the ability to create customer refunds directly on the sales order screen and the sales order invoices screen. Also, if you have existing customer refunds documents, you can also link them to sales orders of type RMA order and credit memos as well. If you are configuring a new order type that is to be used for customer refund, then the following configuration needs to be done. Firstly, the automation behavior needs to be either credit memo or RMA order. Secondly, the AR document type cannot be no update. And thirdly, in the operations tab, there needs to be at least one receipt operation. And if you want to create a customer refund directly on the sales order screen, then the allow refund before return option needs to be ticked. Alternatively, you can just use a pre-configured CM order type or RC order type. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to create a customer refund on the sales order screen. Firstly, I need to pick an order type that is available for customer refund. I know that my credit memo order type can be used for customer refund, so I'm just going to select this. And I'm going to select the customer that wants a refund. And supposedly, this customer has already bought a product from me and an invoice has been released for this customer, so I'm just going to add the invoice here. So now the item from the invoice has been added on the sales order screen. If I save this and go to the payments tab, you will see that the create refund button is available. I can straight away create an AR document of type customer refund from here. This reference number already exists, so I'm just gonna change it to something else. So as you can see, a customer refund document has already been created and added to the sales order screen. The status is balanced, and you will see that on this tab, it will show you the amount that is not released here because I have not yet released the customer refund. If I have released this customer refund, then this amount will be transferred to the released. The total paid is actually the sum of the not released and the released. So from this sales order of type CM, I'm just going to prepare invoice. And as you can see, because my order type was CM credit memo, when I prepare the invoice, the system creates a credit memo for me. I'm just going to release this. You will see that the status of the credit memo is open, and that is because this credit memo has not been applied against a closed customer refund. because my customer refund still has the balance status. So all I have to do now is just to go here and release a customer refund. You see that the customer refund is automatically applied on the sales order of type CM. And once I release the customer refund, the status is closed. That is because it's already been applied against this credit memo. So if I refresh this credit memo now, I would say that the status of the credit memo is closed and there is nothing to be released, and the total paid is now this amount. Similar to the sales order screen, you can also create a customer refund directly on the invoices screen as well. So on my screen here, the invoices screen, I have selected the type of the invoice as credit memo, and I have selected the customer and added an item from an existing invoice in here. So in the application tab, I can go and select create refund. And similar to the sales order screen, I'll have to enter the description and the payment reference number. Once that's done, a customer refund AR document is generated for me. The status is balanced as well. So if I release this customer refund, you see that this customer refund now has a status of open, and that is because it is created for this credit memo, but the credit memo is not yet released. So that's why it still stays at open. Now, if I go back here and release this credit memo, you see that both documents now have the closed status. The next enhancement in the order management module is the ability to perform dropshipping for projects. Please be aware that this feature is meant to be used for creating purchase orders that are to be delivered directly to a project site. Dropshipment for projects is not meant to be used for retail, and therefore you cannot create a sales order and then dropship to a customer's location. Dropshipment for projects is available when the inventory, order management, and project features are turned on. On the purchase order screen, there is a new purchase order type called Project Dropship. When I select this Project Dropship purchase order type, then the project field becomes mandatory and I need to pick a project for this purchase order. On the Details tab, whenever I select a stock item for the purchase order, then the line type is changed to Goods for Project. And if I pick a non-stock item for the purchase order, then the line type becomes Non-stock item for Project. And please note that this only changed to non-stock item for project if the non-stock item has the option Require Receipt ticked. On the shipping tab of the purchase order screen, you have a new shipping destination type called project site, and the ship to contact and ship to address are actually copied from the project summary area, from the project address and the bill to information here. Also, on the project screen, on the Defaults tab, there is a new area called Dropship Purchases, and this is where you can define a default expense account and sub-account. You can pick either taking the expense accounts from posting class or item, or from project, or from project task. Also, you can define the behavior of the dropship receipt processing. You can pick um, generate receipt or to skip receipt generation. Also, you can record dropship expense on AP bill release or on purchase receipt release. One of the best features that this release brings, if you ask me, is the related items feature, which I'm going to talk about shortly. This feature provides the ability to upsell and cross-sell to optimize sales values, enhance profitability, and improve customer experience. Now you can group related items together so that salespeople can quickly suggest better products or services to the customers. So in order for you to use the cross-selling and upselling functionality, you need to enable the related items feature in the enable disable feature screen. And once this feature is turned on, then there are a few changes in the system. The first change is on the stock item screen. I have the stock item chicken burger, and as you can see on the related items tab, I have set up a few other stock items with different relationships to this stock item chicken burger. So I have set up a small fries as a cross-sales stock item. I have set up the beef burger and the vegan burger as a substitute for the chicken burger. And also, there is another relationship for upsell, and for the other relation, that means that it's just related items that is used for other purpose. Um, so as you can see, for the beef burger and the vegan burger, I have marked the field required and the relation is substitute. So that means that when I add this chicken burger into a sales order, I have to select the beef burger as or a vegan burger as a substitute. Otherwise, I will not be able to create a shipment for the sales order. This is very useful in case you know that the chicken burger is out of stock and new stock will not be coming in for the next few weeks or the next few months. So for the time being, we will need to force the salespeople to select either the beef burger or the vegan burger as a substitute. Also for this small fries stock item here, in the related items tab, I have set up a large fries as an upsell for the small fries. So an upsell is optional. A cross sales is also optional, but for the cross sales, you will have to add the item into the sales order. But for an upsell, you will have to replace the item. So I will show you how this works when I'm doing a demo. So let's go to the sales order screen. And I'm going to create a sales order. And I'm going to select this customer here. As you can see, once I turned on the related items feature, then on the customer screen, on the shipping tab, there will be this tick box here, suggest related items. And what it does is, for this customer, if I add it to a sales order, if I add a stock item that has other related items, the system will suggest it. Also on the sales order screen, there is a new column called related items, and also there is another column called substitution required. Not sure where it is. I'm just gonna quickly find it. Here it is. I'm gonna bring it here. So suppose this customer is ordering a chicken burger from me. I'm going to add the chicken burger in here. So as you can see, the related item column gives me a symbol and it's saying that this item has to be substituted. Click this button to select the substitute item, and you will see that the substitution required tick box is ticked, and that is because on the stock item screen, I have these substitutes items and they are required. So if I do not select the substitution for this item and I try to create a shipment, then the system will stop me right here. And it says that the shipment cannot be created because it needs substitution. So I'm just going to click on this box. And I'm going to select a beef burger as my substitute for the chicken burger. So once I add that in, you will see that the chicken burger is gone and the beef burger has replaced the chicken burger. Now, the chicken for this beef burger, there's also other items that I can add. So this message is saying that related items are required. So I'm gonna click on this one and add the related item in here. So I'm gonna add a soda, and also I'm gonna add a small fries. So you will see that a small fries and a large fries has an upsell relationship. So in this case, the system suggests to me that there is an upsell item exists. So I'm just gonna replace the small fries with a large fries. So now everything looks good. I can save this sales order and create a shipment. So the system allows me to create a shipment. I can now confirm the shipment and prepare the invoice. So now my sales is complete. There is a screen called related item history. There it is, related item history. And this screen contains the history of all of the substitution and all of the upsells or all of the cross sales that I have done for my orders. And you can use this screen for reporting purposes. This version has introduced a new screen in the system to help accountants reconcile between the GL and the purchase orders module more easily. The screen is called Purchase Accrual Balance by Period. On this screen, users will be able to review the PO accrual balances that are outstanding for a period. The screen lists documents where there are amounts that have been posted to the PO accrual account. The most common example would be purchase receipts, where the receipts have been released, but the AP bills have not been released. This screen only lists documents that are originated from the purchase order module. So any amounts posted directly to the PO accrual accounts from other modules, such as inventory adjustments, where there's a reason code that points to the PO accrual accounts, will not be listed here. This will help eliminate confusions and make it easier to isolate the source of discrepancy when reconciling the PO accrual account.